This music's kind of creepy. I'm like, geez, can't they have something like... I want the, Scott, don't you have that on your phone or something?
My phone is at home.
Oh. You left your Siri at home, huh? Oh, here we go. This is the best song ever. I love this song. I totally forgot about this. It's the Reiki Chants. I haven't heard those in ever. The Reiki Chants by Jonathan Goldman. Oh, I miss this song. I used those on every single healing I did for like 4 years. Okay, so close your eyes. We're calling in the guides, calling in the angels, calling in our teachers, calling in the divine blueprint that we are to stand in front of us, whether we can see it or not. It's okay. Calling it in so I can see it. So what we'd like for you to do is to start now by imagining or seeing the bright ball of light that we have placed in front of you. This bright ball of light is surrounded by mist, like fog in the evening around a lamppost. Just imagine this light, this fog. And as you breathe in through your nose, breathe in this fog, this mist. This light represents the void, represents source, represents Christ. It represents all the high frequency energies that your body, mind, and spirit need now in your life. Many of you need healing, and that is what you'll receive this evening. So breathing in through your nose, breathe in this mist, and then breathe out anything that doesn't serve you. It's not for your highest and best good. What I'd like for you to do is to just kind of scan over your physical body. So from the crown down to your feet. Just kind of scan, allowing your attention or your awareness to go to a place in your body that needs some attention, that needs some light. So you may feel your hip, or your knee, your foot, your back. If your attention is drawn there, just breathe into this area, the light. So as you breathe in through your nose, it goes in through your nose straight down to this area, dissolving any discord, dissolving any trauma energies. As you breathe out, you release that which is causing this low frequency energy. And you can ask this piece of your body or this part of your body, why? What is your message for me? Why are you tight shoulder, or why are you sore back? First thing that comes to your mind is usually the answer. And then your intellectual mind comes in and tries to say, well, that doesn't make sense. Once that area is clear, then move to the next area, scanning physical body for any heavy energies, any spaces. From way above us, each individual that is in this classroom tonight, and each individual at home, there's a bright container of light. It's dropping down from above you. You don't necessarily need to look at it or watch it, but you can feel it. You can feel it coming down above you. You can feel the pressure almost in your field above you. This bubble, this container of light is your creator. It is the you that made you. It is the you that planned your life. As this energy drops down, it lands directly behind you, and you begin to merge with it. So you may feel as if you're falling backwards into it, or it may push forward into you. And we will release any blocks that anyone has to this at this time, making sure that you have a strong connection with your creator self. This creator self is not perfect. Otherwise, you would not be here. This creator self is learning through you. So this evening, what we will be doing is updating these energies, updating your energies, your blueprint, so that you can begin to manifest the life that you want in this beautiful new year. So this self that you have behind you, imagine or feel them placing their hands upon your shoulders. And from behind them comes your God self. This is the you that is perfect. This is the you that knows everything. So they are walking up from behind. And as they approach, get closer to you, they merge with your creator self. And now you're left standing with your God self behind you. If you don't feel anything, that is okay. This is just part of the attunement process. So with their hands upon your shoulders, they begin to transmit the energies that you need to balance your life right now and to remove any fears, to remove any doubts that you can be what you want to be. You can have these abilities that you want to have, these gifts you want to develop. I send you these energies down through your shoulders, throughout your entire body. For those of you that cannot feel them or sense them, you'll say, now take me to a level of consciousness where I can experience this attunement. And then you can just imagine the whole room going up, or you can imagine you going up. Just the thought of going up will take you up. You don't even need to visualize, you can just say go up. So take me to a level of consciousness where I can experience this attunement. There you go, perfect. Good job. In front of you, there's a mirror. That mirror is going to show you, you. And your God self is going to heal any piece of you that is shattered or broken, unwanted, or thought to be unwanted. So before updating the blueprint or the higher self that we are connecting with you this evening, we would like to call forth your emotional body. So in your mind you may say, I am now my emotional body. Knowing that you have the support of your God self behind you, the support of this channel as well as us, keeping you balanced and cleansed. Allow yourself to feel what your emotional body feels like. Some of you, it may not be good. You may not feel good at all. But I understand and know that from above you, there's a brilliant tube of light, like as this channel calls it, beam me up, Scotty. A light tube. It's bigger than you. It will shine down from the source of all creation and instantly heal you. Heal your emotional body. Say, I am now my emotional body. You can ask, how old am I? How old am I? And then you can just say, clear, or balance, or heal me. And this tube of light, you can say, in fact, we'll say, just say tube of light. This tube of light will enter in from above you, through your entire body. And this will clear your emotional body. Anything that does not belong to you. If you are advanced in wanting to look to see what you look like as your emotional body, you can use a mirror. You can ask to see it on a television in front of you or project it out in front of you. You can ask to see what you look like as your emotional body. It may not be pretty. In fact, nobody in here looks very pretty. Because our emotional body is that which we do not wash. It's the body that we just let rot. Because we learn how to avoid it. And now my emotional body. Clear imbalances as we hold space and we are clearing and healing each individual now. That is at home and that is here. We release from each individual any earthbound spirits, any attachments, any discarnate souls, any entities, demonic forces, anything, any elementals, lower astral plane beings. It's commanded in the name of the all that is. That all attachments to any beings outside of self be released now. It is done. There we go. If grandma's getting released, let her go. That just means it's a shell of her. She will get crossed over to her higher self, and then you can communicate with her real self. This is just a piece of her. There you go. Thank you. Your friend, yes, he can go. It's just a piece. It's just a fragment. You can now say, I am now my emotional body in regards to the goal I want to accomplish. And you'll become a different age. And you'll have different energy. From above, you call in your tube of light to clear this, balance you, heal you. There we go. You may want a new job, but you turn into a fearful 5-year-old that had a father who lost their job when they were 5 and they saw that they had to live on the streets. They had to move into a tiny house and all the kids made fun of them at school for their house. So when you think about a new job, you become 5. What you all must understand is that age is not an identity. Age is just a recording or a memory within us. And these memories carry emotions. Nothing is good or bad, it just is. So you clear this body and we bring into each individual light, releasing all attachments. If you are one that would like to know if you have attachments, you can say, I am now my emotional body that has attachments. For the emotional body is really the only body that attracts attachments. For it's in the 4th dimension. we are placing the mirror in front of you, the soul mirror, if you don't already have that in front of you, so that you may witness, watch, or imagine. Remember, your imagination is the key to spirit. Your imagination is what your spirit uses to communicate with you. You think it's imagination, but pictures your spirit is putting within your mind. So look into this mirror. Many of you cannot visualize it for longer than a mere millisecond, but that's okay. You've got that millisecond. So imagine the mirror. Say, what do I look like? Now, what we'd like for you to do, say, I am now my divine blueprint. Show me what I look like. I am now my divine blueprint. Show me what I look like. If it's not something good, what you're seeing is you're seeing blocks to your divine blueprint. So all you have to do is call in the tube of light to clear you. We're going to go through each individual now and do a healing. All the participants in this. What we'd like for you to do for the next 5 minutes is to ask to see your goals in relation to this divine blueprint. So I am now my divine blueprint. Remember that your God self is still behind you. This is the perfect you that created you. I'm now my divine blueprint. In relation to wanting to buy a home, I'm now my divine blueprint in relation to losing 20 pounds. What you see or feel or experience may mean absolutely nothing to you. It doesn't matter. It's just the fact that you're experiencing it, that you're allowing your human mind to open up to it. And also allow this channel to see it so she may heal it. If you've gone through all your goals, you can ask for a message. Or you can ask to see your guides through the eyes of your divine blueprint. I am now my divine blueprint. Show me what my guides look like. We'll be back in 5 minutes. You're the one that forgets what you do in your meditations. You may always say, bring me to a level of awareness where I will remember high enough to accomplish what I need to do. This is your game now. This is your show. This is your movie. You're the director, the writer, the actor. You're everything, all in one. Because you're the I am. Deep inside of you is your divine spark. And in the center of that divine spark is the zero, the center, the nothing, the all. What we'd like for you to do is to ask where that is within your physical body. And when you bring your awareness to it, all you have to do is say, anything that I don't know about consciously or unconsciously, anything known or unknown, seen or unseen, please transmute that now. Heal that. And all you have to do is just imagine is this electricity. This channel says that it looks like those glass ball you see at Sharper Image where you place your hand upon them. And the electricity moves towards the human hand from the glass. This is the electricity, the divine spark within inside of you. It is quite literally electricity. It is the highest possible electricity that consciousness can experience. And you have that within you. And you can use that to heal you. Where is my divine spark within inside of me? Show me what it looks like. When you see it, when you feel it, ask it to heal you and allow it to move throughout the body, healing you, balancing you, cleansing you. And all you do is witness, because that's what you are. You are the witness. You are your spirit, and you are this piece of you. Now commanded that all curses, generational, past, present, future, parallel lives, be released from any divine blueprints now. For the aboriginal energies that are within any of the humans here today, be released. Any matrices, ideas, beliefs, thought patterns, thought forms, religions, be released from the blueprint at this time, and we release the crown of thorns. We release the mercy energy that is programmed into each individual when they enter into this matrix that we call Earth. We release the martyr energy. We release the victim. You may say, show me where the victim energy is inside of me, and then allow your divine spark to clear this. However, we are clearing this for you. We release from you the need to turn the other cheek. You do not need to be weak in order to prove that you're compassionate. You do not need to be a pushover to prove that you're kind. You can carry a high vibration. You can carry love within your heart. You can carry compassion and forgiveness, but mostly for self. Forgive yourself. So before bringing our awareness back to the room today, what we'd like for you to do now is begin to forgive yourself. And in order to do this, we'll take you into your God self. So your God self behind you picks you up, pulls you into their heart. As you merge with the heart of your God self, you find yourself in a chamber or a tube of light within them. Begin to move up all the way to the top of your God self, where you enter into a white room with nothing in it. In fact, it's not even a room, it's just a space. And from here you can experience all the pure frequencies, unencumbered by duality. So say, show me what forgiveness feels like. I don't even know what I want to forgive myself for. I don't even know exactly what I want to forgive. Just shower me with forgiveness. And as this forgiveness saturates through your entire body, your entire mind, your entire spirit, your entire soul, all the layers of self that we'll experience each week with this channel, and each of you, the ones you don't even know about yet, this forgiveness is saturating all of it. Releasing self-hate, disgust. You're a soul that's forgotten who you are. Of course you're going to do horrible things. Of course. You don't remember. But this is the point. Being perfect was no longer fun. You wanted to experience, but hating yourself was never part of the plan. So we bring unto you, each of you, all of you, the zeroness of the zero of forgiveness, the original pure true frequency, to run throughout the entire kundalini, the tube of light, through all layers of the body, all chakras, all meridians, every single pore in your body, saturated with forgiveness. And once this forgiveness surrounds you, it begins to emerge out of you like a sunshine, like rays from the sun shooting out into all of those that need forgiveness from you. Even if you just despise somebody, forgive them so that they can disconnect from you. If you don't forgive someone, you are trapped, connected to them. Their energy, yours, theirs. This is why they occupy space in your mind. Forgiveness. Send this forgiveness out to those. Say their names within your head, and the forgiveness that's within you will burst out into them, forgiving them and releasing them from your life experience, releasing them. There's a piece of you that does not want to release them. Forgive yourself for that. Forgive yourself for enjoying the torment, for enjoying being the victim, for enjoying feeling like the martyr, enjoying feeling like, oh, I'm such a good person. I never fight back. I just turn that cheek. Forgive that too. We call forth all individuals that anyone in this class needs to forgive, and we release all of them now from your field. We release all cords, all attachments through this life, past lives, parallel lives, future lives. We release this from each individual at a soul level, soul ties, and we release at a physical level, etheric level, emotional level, all levels. There we go. And as all of these ties are disconnected, you can feel the love of God around you. You can finally feel God. You can finally feel the love that you deserve. You begin to drop down, back down through your God self, back down. When you get to their just below the heart of the solar plexus, around their solar plexus. You leave your God self and you enter back into your physical body that is right in front of them. You may ask to see what your God self looks like. This is you. This is the real you. Get to know you. Love you. And let yourself, your God self, love you. For you are worthy. Do not ever allow yourself to think that you are not. There is nothing you could ever do to make us not love you. Think of the 4-year-old child that does not know any better. They do what their parents teach them, even if the parents were bad by standards of society. That child will do the same thing because they believe it to be right. There's nobody that does anything ever because they believe it to be bad. They do it because they were taught that it was good, whether it be stealing to survive, being defensive, beating people up to protect themselves. Forgive yourself, release yourself. And we bring into each of you now the feeling of love that you have not felt this entire life, the feeling of unconditional love that no human can possibly feel, because fear comes with it. So we bring this into you, dear child. We love you. We love you, and we wrap you and surround you in this unconditional love. And we ask that you take it with you in the form of a number or a color or a shape. So when you're feeling down, when you're feeling bad, you say, I am my I am. I now ask my God self to step into my energy. And then all you must do is imagine this shape or this color, this number that is popping up within your mind now. Imagine this and pull it into you. This will connect you the way that a radio connects to a preset radio station. This will connect you to your God self. It will connect your spirit. It will realign you so that you can feel and remember who you are. Please do not ever forget who you are now that you've remembered. Cherish it, love it, and be proud. For we see everything that you do. We know how hard you work. We know how hard all of you work. Others just don't see it. But it's okay. It's not their job to see it. But we do, and we love you. Move forward in life. Move forward in life this week. We are with you. We will never leave you. You're always with us, and we are with you. Ask us for help. Ask us. We can't help unless you ask. It's your free will. It's your free will. Ask. We bless you. We bless you. We bless you. I am Jeremiah. I am that which is the God self that all of you are. I bless you, my children. Please feel the love that comes from. Please feel the love that I have for each of you. Feel it throughout your body. Know it. Be it. I am you and you are me. And we'll see you soon. I love you. We bid you adieu. So when you guys are ready, just bring your awareness back to the room around you. Just feel what it feels like to be back in your body. Get your tablets. I'm going to leave the lights kind of dimmed since it's dark in here. Write down anything you experienced, anyone you forgave. You will be surprised when you're working with such high dimensional energies like the God self, which wasn't supposed to come in until the 7th class. But they wanted to come in because they said that there was so much self-hate going on in here that they needed to. It sounds like there was a lot of self-hate. Everyone's like honk, blowing noses. It's I could feel the love coming through me to you guys from the God self, and I'm absolutely blown away that Jeremiah, that's my guide that I call my mentor guide, is the God self for everybody. I think we all call it something different, but I call it, that's what my brain calls it, is Jeremiah. But I could feel the love going into, like, every third person was just getting, like, not because every third person, just kind of like, that's what it looked like to me because I was out of body. It was just getting energy just poured into them, filling up your chi, filling up your love, filling up all that. It's like we're all these like dry sponges here, and we just needed energy and light. Woo! That was strong channeling. All right.